Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yambawi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultani. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaitana wa farrajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil Islam wa lakal hamdu bil iman wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. Amma ba'd. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله آمين يا رب العالمين ربي يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير اللهم اجعل عملنا كله صالحا واجعله لوجهك خالصا ولا تجعل لأحد فيه شيئا آمين يا رب العالمين. So today's topic is a normal sentence structure, right? What is the normal sentence structure of Jumla Ismiya?
مبتدا خبر
Mubtada khabar.
Mubtada khabar
And
and متعلق بالخبر.
yes, and mutalik bil khabar. This is the order, right? But we will see in Quran Pak many examples that this order is switched, right? Many Jumla Ismiya are not in that order, right? So that is basically, then we're gonna call that is abnormal sentence structure, and that happened for a reason. Okay, so it gives more beauty to the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and inshallah we are going to see that today. So the standard order for Jumla Ismiya is Mubtada, Khabar and Mutalik bil Khabar. It is possible for this order to be shifted for rhetorical purpose, for balagha reasons. Shifting the order can produce several different meanings. The meanings produced by the shift in order is determined by the type of shift and the context. So there are different reasons for that switch, and that bring balagha to that thingy, to that sentence. And then there are many different reasons by the context or by the type of shift. We are going to see that, okay, which one we are going to apply. For example, over here I put that when order is switched, we need to remember these 4 things. What are these 4 things? Number 1 called ikhtisas. Ikhtisas mean exclusivity, right? So we're gonna bring the word only or alone in the meaning, in the translation. That is ikhtisas. Then number 2, we're gonna find ishtiyaq. Ishtiyaq from shauq, right? In Urdu, we use that word, shauq. Shauq means interest. So sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala switch the order to just make us curious, to make us more interested to know, right? So that's gonna happen. Then sometimes for tawqid, for emphasis, right? Something is brought before just for the emphasis. Or number 4 is ta'jil. Ta'jil mean to expedite something. So for example, for ikhtisas, exclusivity, we see in Quran Pak, Lahu mulku samawati wal ard, right? So lahu, only for him are the kingdom of earth and sky belongs to only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So that is exclusivity. No one else has any share in it, in the malkiya of these two, these creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What could be the example of ishtiyaq? For example, if I say ishtiyaq means to interest, if I some of my kid wants something, right? So I bring it, right? And then I do not say anything, no words, and I just say whatever they were asking for, right? The name of the toy or name of whatever they were desiring, right? So that could be the example. Tawqeed is like when we are more emphasizing something. Tajil is to expedite, like for example, like someone, we are waiting on the airport, right? Someone is supposed to come, right? So we just say arrive, right? Everyone knows what we are talking about. So instead of saying the whole thing, who has arrived, right? So we are just expediting the thing. That could be the example of tajil. So basically this iktisas, ishtiyaq, at-tawqid and at-tajil, these are the four things. Whenever we're gonna see the order is switched, one of them can be the reason. Can someone say these four?
Istikas, exclusivity, ishtiyaf, which gonna show us interest, tawkid for emphasis, that shows emphasis, and tajil, that shows the expedites.
Yeah. One more time, someone else.
Can I go? Okay.
اختصاص اشتياق توكيد تاج
Ikhtisas mean
exclusivity,
ishtiyaq,
interest,
at-tawqid,
emphasis,
tajil.
expedite.
So we need to
يا
remove
أستاذ
tajil from ujlat.
يا أستاذة
Expedite. What is that?
Expedite.
जी किसी
Yeah,
اختصاص यानी किसी चीज को खुसूसियत देना है क्या
exactly. Yeah.
शुक्रिया और ताजील के माने तो जल्दबाजी जल्दी करना
Jaldi karna, right? Sometimes we bring something before, right? So for example, if you are really love, kids really love pizza, right? So instead of saying that I ate pizza, he can say pizza I ate.
Oh, so order is
So order is switched, and he bringing pizza before, because he is just wanna say pizza first, right? Because he is so excited about it. So that is the example of tajil. Okay, now abnormal sentence structure. So what could be the, when we say abnormal pattern, it could be that mutalliq bil khabar is the first one, then mubtada, and then there is no khabar. That can be one pattern. Other pattern could be we have mubtada, but before mubtada we need what? Khabar. But instead of khabar, we have mutalliq bil khabar and then khabar. That is also an example of order is switched. Okay. So now the first pattern in which mutalik bil khabar comes before the mubtada generally produce the meaning of exclusivity. So if mubtada is after mutalik bil khabar, which is our MBK, right? So if we see after MBK, mubtada is coming after it, then most likely it is ikhtisas. The example is wa ilallahil masir. Now you guys tell me what's going on in that sentence.
Jar and Majroor first. Wow is harf ataf.
Then?
And then ila is harf jar.
Okay. Stop. So first we need to be in the habit of that. We're gonna look macro.
Macro. Yeah.
So what is macro?
Macro is just label like
Yeah,
parts of
Mubtada, khabar and
Mubtada and Khabar and MBK.
So now you tell me what is ilallah?
Ilallah is MBK.
And al-masir?
Masir is this is Mubtada.
Mubtada. So this is our macro label.
Yes.
Okay, this is our macro label. Now we are going to do micro label. So now do micro.
So wow is harf ataf, and then ila is harf jar, and Allahi is
the word lafzul jalala.
Lala, yeah, word lafzul jalala is ism majroor, and then al musiru is Allahi and al musiru.
So we have MBK and we are into Jumla Ismiya. Jumla Ismiya is not complete without Mubtada. And Al-Masir is proper. It is Rafa. Right?
Yes.
So instead of saying that it is Khabar, can I say it is Khabar?
No.
No.
So the Khabar will be common.
It must have a Mubtada.
Exactly. Right? So we do not have anything else. So now al-masiru, if I make it a khabar, then where is my mubtada? Without mubtada, my sentence is not complete. Jumla ismiya is not complete. It is a must.
Yeah.
Right? So al-masiru, that's why I'm gonna label it as a mubtada. Now, what kind of mubtada it is?
Proper noun.
Muakhar. Yeah.
Yes. So we need to remember these terms as well. Muqaddam and muakhar. Muakhar mean it is delayed.
Delayed, yeah.
Right?
Both words are used in Urdu too, Muqaddam and Muakhar. They both are used in Urdu.
Yeah, so we are lucky.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Right? So okay. So now al-masir is mubtada muakhar. So we always going to use this mubtada muakhar. Mubtada muakhar, and our MBK is muqaddam. Right? Muqaddam mean before. And muakhar mean delayed.
After or later.
After or delayed. Right? So we need to remember these terms. This is how we are going to label it. And now, since our MBK, our mutalik bil khabar is muqaddam and mubtada is muakhar, then we need to bring exclusivity in the sentence. That's why we're gonna say, and to Allah alone is the final place of return. Right? We are not going to go anywhere but to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? We cannot escape. There is no other entity we can go to. Right? This is our final place is towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So it is gonna bring exclusivity. Next one. Wa indahu. Indahu mean he has, or near him, or with him, whatever you wanna do translate. Mafatihul ghaibi. Now give me macro label first.
Teacher, can I?
Hmm?
Wa indahu MBK muqaddam mafati ul ghaibi mubtada muakhar. Big level. Short small level wa harfe ataf indahu special mudaf hu mudaf alayh MBK mushabbah bil khabar muqaddam mafati ul mudaf al ghaibi mudaf alayh मरकब इजाफी दिस इज मुब्तदा मुअख्खर गैब की चाबियां तो सिर्फ अल्लाह ताला ही के पास हैं.
Very good, mashallah, barakallahu fiki. See, so that's why we're gonna say exclusively, only, right? To him only, or to him alone are the keys of the unseen. You might not find only and all these in the translation, right? But as a grammar student, you should know, right? So order is switched, and that is for balagha, that is for ikhtisas over here, right? So no one else can claim that they know unseen, right? Sometimes people go to different people, right? And they want to know about their future and they tell them. But this is all lie. How? Because only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala known unseen. No one else can claim. Even going to them is a sin, right? So we need to avoid that. In back then in our when we were in college and universities, I don't know if people still believe on these stars, right? How your month will go, how your week would go. So, right? But
Horoscope?
yeah,
People still
horoscope
do it.
basically, yes, right? So this is we should not be reading or believing on that stuff, because only unseen is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Next one, lahu mulku samawati wal ard. Okay, let's do it. Who wanna try?
May I start with it?
Go ahead.
Lahu is MBK muqaddam.
Very good.
Mulku samawati wal ard is mubtada muakhar.
Very good.
Lahu is lam is harfu jar, who is ism majroor. So it is MBK. And mulku is, since it's light, so it has to be mudaf. And samawati is mudaf ilay, because it is in jar status. So it is mudaf and mudaf ilay, and waw is harfu ataf, and al-ardi is matufun ala to mulku samawat. So together, the mulku samawati wal ard together is mubtada muakhar.
Barakallah feek. Beautiful.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. So that you see that in that example, in the first one, ilayhil masir, our mubtada is proper, right? And of course it is rafa. In the second example, mafatihul ghaibi is our mubtada proper here.
Yes, it's proper.
What is the proof?
Al.
Mudaf ilayhi is proper.
Exactly, right? So
Yeah,
our
lovely.
mudaf ilayhi is proper, that is making our mudaf proper, right? So it is rafa and it is proper, right? In this example, mulku samawati wal ard, Is our mubtada proper here?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's mudaf ilayhi.
As-samawat.
Mudaf
Exactly,
ilayhi is
right?
proper.
So mudaf ilayhi is proper, which is making mudaf proper. So that means our mubtada is proper over here,
Mhm.
right? So in that case, when our mubtada is muakhar, mubtada is muakhar, one thing. Second thing, yet it is proper. It is marifa, right? So when that happen, then basically this is the abnormal sentence structure. Then we're gonna say, okay, there is ikhtisas in it, there is exclusivity in it. But in the next example, fi qulubihim maradun. Can someone break it down? Macro and then micro.
Fi qulubihim is MBK
Very good. MBK muqaddam.
and muqaddam and maradun is mubtada muakhar.
Very good. So this is our macro. Now micro.
Fi is harf of jar.
Hmm.
Qulubin is ism majroor.
Hmm.
And then qulubi is mudaf.
Hmm.
Him is mudaf ilay.
Hmm.
So together they make MBK.
Good. And maradun is mubtada. This is one
Mubtada.
word.
It is rafa and it is
Oh,
maradun. Yeah, but it is not
it's
Hmm.
proper.
common.
See, this is what I want to show
It
you.
is nakira.
It is nakira, right? So when mubtada is muakhar, but nakira, then there is no exclusivity. This is normal sentence structure. This is normal sentence. So normal sentence is when our mubtada is muakhar, yet it is nakira, then we're gonna call it a normal sentence structure. We are not looking for any exclusivity. So fi qulubihim maradun mean there is a sickness in their hearts. In that case, for a better translation in English, we need to bring there is. There is a sickness. So we are bringing our mubtada before a sickness, right? Maradun, there is a sickness fi qulubihim in their hearts. Another example, anna lahum ajran hasana. Anna mean that, lahum for them, ajran hasana. Someone need to label it. Macro and then micro.
Anna
Hmm?
Anna lahum is MBK.
Anna together, anna lahum.
No.
Yes.
How?
Anna.
Because
What
Anna
what kind of word is anna?
oh sorry.
Harfun
Anna
nasab. Harfun nasab.
Sister of
harfun
Illa.
Ajran and Hasanan are ismu Anna.
Exactly, right?
Mhm.
So anna is related to ajran hasan.
Ajran Hasanan.
So then when it happened, basically we're gonna say lahum anna.
Okay.
This is how we're gonna take it.
Hmm.
Lahum anna.
So lahum is MBK.
Yes. Right? So this is how we're gonna take it, and in that case, lahum is our MB
MBK.
muqaddam.
Oh.
And anna lahum is
MBK.
gonna be our mubtada muakhar. Even though anna is before it, right? Anna is starting a sentence over here, but we are not going to take it as a mubtada muqaddam. Why not? because the part of anna is not in the
Is a
beginning. Right?
muakhar.
Yeah, so when it's ism is muakhar, then we're gonna take the whole thing muakhar. Make sense?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so can someone repeat when mubtada is muakhar, yet our sentence is normal? When
Yeah,
it's gonna happen?
When
Can I sister?
Mm-hmm.
When mubtada is common, and it will come at the it is muakkar, but still it is normal sentence, because in that case the mubtada will be common if it comes later, and that means rafa and common.
Exactly. So if our mubtada is muakhar, but it is proper, right? Then it is abnormal sentence
Sentence.
structure. Then we're gonna have in the translation exclusivity. But if our mubtada is muakhar, but it is common,
Yeah.
then it is normal sentence structure. And in the case of inna, anna, kanna, all these harfu nasab, right? So when they are starting a sentence, yet their ism is delayed, so we're gonna take the whole thing as a delayed. So lahum over here, MBK muqaddam, we are going to take MBK muqaddam, and mubtada is muakhar. So how are we gonna translate?
This is exclusive.
inna anna lahum.
They have a beautiful compensation.
Yeah. So lahum, for them, ajran hasana, a beautiful compensation. That they have a beautiful compensation.
So, Sadaji, we will not translate Anna.
That.
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 There's
Okay.
no is here.
Not inna, it's anna, right? So
Anna, yeah.
that,
Anna.
yeah. That
Inna
they
is
have.
certainly, yeah.
You have to put the is after Anna Ajran Hasana.
Over here it is not done, so it's, yeah. So we are, sorry?
This is sentence.
Helping word have that have a beautiful compensation.
Nahw.
Have.
Sorry, I didn't get Reshma. Say it again.
That they have a beautiful compensation.
Yeah,
Have
they
helping
have,
word
yes.
mera.
Yeah, lahum, for them they have. Because all these lahu, right? Lahu we can translate for him, or we can say he has, right?
Okay.
And lahum is for them or they have. Okay.
They have. For a better translation, right? Because this is the problem of English, basically. So in the example shown above, harfu nasab wa ismuha, the mubtada is considered muakhar, since this fragment can be in long distance relationship. If one portion is muakhar, the entire fragment is muakhar. Okay, so this is important to remember. The second pattern, in which mubtada remains in its place and the khabar and mutalliq bil khabar switch places. So that can produce variety of meanings. The intended meaning is determined by the context, emphasis or tawqid, given importance, right? Or showing interest, ihtimam. So ishtiyaq, ihtimam, same thing, or too many possibilities. So now take a look. Wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir. Who is going to break it down?
So can I?
Some is
Can I
someone
try?
wanna try?
Can I try?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Okay, why everyone's mic is on? It is creating some kind of noise. So you guys can mute, and only when you are answering, then you can unmute yourself. Yeah, go ahead, Sister Aisha.
Macro label, Wallahu ala kulli shayin kadiru. Wallahu is a mubtada. Ala kulli shayin is a MBK because it's jar majrur fragment.
Very good.
And kadirun, it's a khabar. Muqaddam.
Muakhar.
Muakhar, sorry. Muakhar.
Very
So
good.
micro will be harf ataf. Allahu is a mubtada, like I said, a single word, mufrad word, and ala kulli shayin kadir. There is Allah
is harfu
jar, and kullu shayin is his ism, but kullu shayin also is a two
not
word.
ism. Allah, if Allah is harfu jar, then kulli is
ism.
Ism majroor.
Ism majroor.
And then
kulli shayin is also related.
Kulli is what other role is kulli playing here?
Oh,
kulli could be
mudaf.
Mudaf
And shayin will be mudaf ilayhi.
Yeah, so this is special mudaf, right?
Special mudaf, yes.
Mudaf. And shayin is the mudaf
ilayhi.
Very good.
That would be the MBK, that is muqaddam. And
Irun is one word, right?
Irun is one word, and that's the khabar, and is a common.
Common. This because this is khabar. Khabar is supposed to be
common. It's supposed to be common, yes.
Yeah. So this is khabar. So now this is the sentence. Now, is that a normal sentence or abnormal sentence structure?
This is abnormal because usually khabar come before mutalik bil khabar.
So this is normal or abnormal?
Abnormal.
Abnormal, yes. Right? Because the right order is mubtada,
khabar, and MBK.
And then MBK.
Yeah.
Right? But over here, MBK is before the khabar.
Yes.
That's why it is abnormal sentence. And that's why you say, and Allah is complete
capable of over every single thing.
Yes. Right? So he have complete authority or complete kudra or complete what else?
Power.
Ability, right?
Ability, yeah. So it shows exclusivity, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ustadha, may I have a question, please?
Yeah.
When we did the first example, fi qulubihim maradun, so in that you said it is a normal sentence and no exclusivity, but it had also MBK muqaddam and mubtada muakhar. So in it, it's also MBK muqaddam and it's khabar. I'm so sorry. So it's not mubtada. Okay. So it is abnormal. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so over here, this is because our MBK came before the khabar, so that's why it is abnormal sentence structure, and that's why we are going to bring a kind of exclusivity over here, right? So that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has all kudra, all capability completely over each and everything, right? So this is note that there is difference between abnormal and unusual or rare. The structure introduced in this section defy the standard but are commonly used and commonly found in the Quran Pak and other literature. Okay. Now let's do some examples here. Number 1. So underline mubtada once, khabar twice, and mutalik bil khabar 3 times. If a component is muqaddam or muakhar, mention that as well. So now fi samai rizqukum. Okay, should I pick someone or are you gonna volunteer yourself?
Can I try?
Ustada, you can.
I can
Ustada,
try.
you can pick.
I want new person to pick who did not participate yet.
Ustada, you can pick, so you can, you can give turns to everyone.
Okay, Adam. Adam, Sunny.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, sister?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
Okay, so you wanna give it a try? Wa fis samai rizqukum.
Okay.
So macro level first, and then micro, and then you're gonna tell what do you notice here.
Macro is wa fis samai is MBK.
Very good.
Rizqukum. Rizqukum is mubtada.
Very good. Can we think that it is khabar?
If it was idafa,
could be her. No. It is idafa over here. Rizqukum is not idafa?
Yeah, it is. Rizqu and kum.
Yeah, so idafa fragment can be anything. It could be mubtada, it could be khabar.
Okay.
Right? So this is not a problem. But why we cannot label it as a khabar? Why we are saying it is mubtada?
Khabar should be in nasb status.
Khabar should be nasab?
No.
I'm sorry, khabar in rafa.
Here kum is mudaf ilai. It just make the rizqu is proper. That's why we label it as mubtada.
No, but sometimes khabar can
there must
But
be
it is idafa
mubtada. There must be mubtada in the
Because without mubtada, there is no sentence then.
Exactly. This is what I want to hear. Rizqukum, we are labeling it as a mubtada because we have MBK and now we need mubtada so badly. Because without mubtada, it is not a complete jumla ismiya. So I'm not going to worry about khabar. Rather, I'm going to look for mubtada. And this is perfect for my mubtada because it is rafa plus it is proper.
Yeah.
Right? So my khabar can wait, but I cannot make a sentence without mubtada. That's why. This is the reason. You got it, sister?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. So now that is the label. Now,
and it does bring exclusivity, right? Sadaji? It's MBK Muqaddam and Mubtada Muakhar, but proper. So
exactly.
it brings exclusivity.
Yeah, exactly. Right? So fi samai, we are supposed to underline mutalik bil khabar 3 times. Okay. And rizqukum is our mubtada. So we are supposed to underline it once. Right? So that is done. And then our MBK is muqaddam. Our mubtada is muakhar. Do not forget these terms. Mubtada muakhar. And now we need to think it is a normal or abnormal sentence structure.
Abnormal.
It is abnormal because mubtada is muakhar plus it is proper. So that's why how we're gonna translate it now.
Your sustenance is
the sky.
Is in the sky. Subhanallah.
Your risk is in the sky.
There is
For you.
your provision.
Your provision is in the sky.
Is in the sky. Subhanallah. So now you guys think, okay, in the sky, what and who is in the sky?
Subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Your Lord.
right? Our Lord is there. And what else?
Risk.
Risk.
Our risk. What
Means
else
it is
from the sky?
means it is in his hands.
Quran.
Hmm?
Or return to.
लोहे महफूज में लिखा है.
What did we get from sky? First of all,
Rain.
Rain.
Water.
exactly. And rain. Without rain, no food at all on earth. No life at all on earth. Right? And plus revelation. Right? Our spiritual food. Without that, our soul would die. Right? So both are coming from where?
Sky.
From the sky. So your risk is
From sky.
completely, we can use the word, right?
Exclusively from the
From the
sky.
sky.
From the sky.
Yes, ma'am.
Subhanallah.
And the
Did
sun,
we,
no light on the earth.
exactly. Did we ever think about that? And these are just 3 words.
Complete
And how
darkness
deep they are.
without sun.
We run for risk day and night. The whole world is running for that risk day and night. But what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, it's already written. It's already there in the sky with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So if we remember him, that's all we need. He gonna make this risk easy on us, easy for us. But unfortunately, we sacrifice his zikr on that risk that is already written for us. How deep it is, subhanallah.
It is.
Next one. Wahum fi ghaflatim mu'ridun.
Can I try?
Now,
Esther?
I'm gonna ask Sister Kamar. I see Kamar over here. Who is Sunny? Sunny, Shaista, Yasmin.
Can I try?
Who is that?
Yeah, I'm
Sadia?
Shaista.
Shaista? Okay, go ahead, Sister Shaista.
Okay. It is wahum.
Hmm?
So whom is pronoun. It is proper in Rafa form.
Okay.
So it is mubtada.
Macro label.
Okay.
And
Macro
then
label, whom is mubtada.
Hmm?
Fi ghaflatin is MBK.
Hmm?
And muriduna is khabar.
Very good. And now micro.
Okay. So wahum, whom is independent pronoun.
Perfect. Hmm?
Fi ghaflatin. Fi is harf of jar, and ghaflatin is ism of jar. Yani it is jar majroor. Yeah, it's a majroor. It's a majroor. And then muriduna, it is also in the form of nasab. Duna. No.
Haram.
It is.
Khabar is never ever mansoob.
Yeah, Rafa. Sorry. Una
Yeah.
is Rafa. Yeah.
Yes.
Una is Rafa. So it is khabar.
Very good. Barakallah feeki, mashallah. You done beautifully. I know last one was just slip of your tongue.
Yes.
Yeah. Barakallah feeki. Beautiful. Okay, so now you tell me, is there any exclusivity in this sentence?
Yes, because the MBK is muqaddam.
MBK is muqaddam over here and our khabar is muakhar.
Yes, khabar is muakhar.
Okay, so now how are we going to translate?
And they are in ignorance. Muridun means they have averted. Yeah, they have turned away.
So they are turning away only because they are in ghafla.
Okay, only because
Right?
of ghafla. Okay, okay. Yes.
So why? Because this is order is switched, abnormal sentence structure. So that is basically. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fi ghafla, he is highlighting their ghafla over here.
Yes. Yes.
Right? So their turning away is because of their ghafla.
Ustaza, this exclusive, yani ikhtisas or any four forms will come with, we put this before MBK only?
No, we can put anywhere where it is making sense, right? In the English translation, because we need to do a proper translation, right?
Yes. Okay,
So you can say, and they are basically idea over here is that why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is bringing fi ghaflatin before, because he is highlighting fi ghafla over here. So we should not be in the state of ghafla. We should not stay in the state of ignorance, because that is going to affect our afterlife, which is infinity. So why we are just a few years of this year are compromising with the infinity life? Because of ghafla. Right?
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Yes, understood.
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is highlighting ghafla over here. That's why this is brought before.
Yes.
Teacher, we can write Ghafla in English.
Sorry?
Ghafla is disobedience in English.
Ignorance.
Ignorance.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Heedlessness.
Ignorance, like when you do not want to learn deen. Right? We don't have time for deen. We don't give it any importance. That is ghafla. That is ignorance. And there is no, what should I use the word? Like excuse. There is no excuse for ignorance.
Basically, don't have no understanding of the importance of something.
Exactly. They are not giving it a preference. Their preferences, their choices are different. Right? That their different choices are making them to stay in ghafla. Number 3. Fihi ayatum bayyinatun. Micro and macro. Shakira.
I don't want to try to go to only half.
Shakira, Yasmin. Yasmin, I called you many times. Ramiza, Raksha.
Yes, ma'am. Ramiza here, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, Sister Ramiza.
Jazakallah khair, ma'am. Fihi, it is, fihi is jar
Okay,
majroor.
we're not gonna go jar majroor first. Macro. We need to stay in the habit of macro and then micro.
Okay, it is macro. MBK. And ayatun. Ayatun is khabar. Ayatum bayyinatun is khabar, ma'am.
Okay, so where is mubtada?
Mubtada is a must.
Can we have jumla ismiya without mubtada?
No.
No, ma'am.
So then,
okay. So the first rafa is ayatun. So it's our mubtada. Ayatun is mubtada. And bayyinatun is our khabar.
But ayatun and bayyinatun is related to each other.
Yes, it
How?
is.
How they are related?
Ma'am, it is same in all properties. Mawsuf sifa.
Mawsuf sifa. So can we put them in a different bucket? Mawsuf is in a different bucket and sifa is in a different bucket. Can we do that?
No.
No.
No. That is wrong.
Okay.
So that means, what is the solution then?
Then we will, so it is our mubtada. Ayatun bayyinatun is our mubtada.
Exactly, right? So without mubtada and MBK can make my
Yes.
jumla ismiya. So
Yes,
I'm
we
not
can
going to
make
be worried about khabar,
about khabar. Yes.
right? So yeah, good job. So now this is our mubtada, but
Yes.
what kind of mubtada? Muakhar. Muakhar means delayed.
Mubtada muakhar. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is mubtada muakhar.
Delayed, but if it is muakhar, when it is muakhar, we need to check one thing. What should we check?
What should we say?
We need to check that if it is proper or common.
It is proper. It is
Proper
common.
or common?
It is common.
It is common.
Common. Yes,
If
it
it
is
is
common.
proper,
Then we
this
should
is
have
abnormal.
some. Pardon, ma'am?
Then it is abnormal sentence. If
Yes, then
mubtada is muakhar, but it is proper, then it is abnormal sentence structure.
okay.
Then
Okay.
we are going to bring exclusivity in that sentence.
Yes, yes.
But if it is common, then this is normal sentence.
Yes, it is a normal sentence with mubtada muakhar.
Exactly. So now how we going to translate when we have MBK before and mubtada muakhar,
Yes.
then in the translation we can have
Yes,
there.
Yes.
There
Fihi
are.
ayatun, yes. Fihi ayatun bayyinatun. There are clear ayat, clear verses in. There are clear verses in this.
Yes, clear signs, ayat,
Clear
could be
signs.
anything, right? But over here is ayat of Quran, I think it is referring, right?
Yes.
So
Yes, ma'am.
there are clear ayat in it, meaning in Quran.
In Quran. Yes.
Right? So this is how it is. But this is a normal sentence.
Yes, this is a normal sentence.
Perfect. See, so do not hesitate to come over here, because now you know many things that you were not clear on. Right?
Yes.
So
Right,
next
ma'am.
time, I want you in next class that you volunteer yourself instead
Okay,
of
I
me
will.
asking you.
Inshallah.
Okay?
Inshallah.
Allah, barakallah fiki. Beautiful.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
now, Sister Yasmin, I'm not gonna leave you alone. You need to come. Or Raksha.
So Yasmin is here. She unmuted her mic.
Okay, so Sister Yasmin, go ahead. Number 6. Fahum fihi sawa. Sister Yasmin, we can't hear you.
Her mic is unmuted.
Yeah, I know.
I think she's not here anymore.
Okay, so
No, she came back. No.
maybe mic is not working or whatever. Okay, so Raksha.
Yes, Father.
Yeah, go
Fahum is the mubtada, and then fihi is the MBK, and sawaun is the khabar. The further breakdown would be fa is the connecting word, hum is the independent pronoun, which is marifa and has the capability of being the mubtada. Fi is the harf of jar, he is the attached pronoun, so this is the MBK. And sawaun is the common noun, and it is the khabar of this. And this is a normal sentence structure.
So whom we have mubtada. We have
Mubtada is, yes, mubtada. Fihi is MBK and sawaun is the khabar, and this is the normal sentence structure.
Normal or abnormal?
Oh, sorry, abnormal. MBK is muqaddam and khabar is muakhar. So this is abnormal.
Yes, so this is muakhar. So how are we gonna translate?
For them in it are
sawaun is other. Other than.
No, sawa
so
means equal.
It is
Sawa means same.
it is the same.
Okay, same, equal. Okay.
Equal. Yeah.
They are also in it.
They are same in it.
In it.
Same in it.
Equal.
So
They are
they
equal.
are completely equal in it.
So over here, fihi is highlighted in it. So we don't know the context, right? So basically it is talking about something that in that topic, in that thing, they are all equal. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is highlighting whatever they are equal in. So it could be fahum sawaun fihi. Right? But fihi is brought before because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is highlighting the thing that they are equal in. Right?
So, Sarah, can we say,
Sorry?
can we say this in general कि जिस जो भी order जिस चीज का भी change होगा, that is being highlighted.
Yeah, basically. Order switch होगा तो वो always for a reason switch होगा ना?
Yes. So
Yeah.
जो भी part change हो रहा है, that is the part that is meaning में उसको हम highlight करेंगे.
Exactly, yeah.
So, sister, the proper translation would it be in it they are equal?
So they are equal in it.
Okay.
Or I don't know how to translate, like to bring ikhtisas in it as well, right? So they are completely
equal in it.
equal in it, something like that, right? Yeah.
Can we say in it they are equal? They're all equal?
Yeah, yeah. So they are, we cannot say in it because we have mubtada as well, right? We need to translate mubtada. So they are in it equal.
They are equal in it.
So in this case, you're gonna translate the mubtada first, right?
Mubtada is always first. We are supposed to translate mubtada always first.
First, okay.
Right? Unless it is muakhar and we have MBK muqaddam, then it is tricky in translation, right? So that's why we are bringing there is or they have something like that.
Okay.
But if we have mubtada in a normal place, right? So then always we try to translate mubtada first. So
Okay.
mubtada first and then khabar and then.
What about fa? We will not translate so or thus in translation.
Yeah, this is a tough. And sometimes fa could be but. It depends on the context, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, what is the meaning of fa?
I do not see the context. I didn't get a time to look deeper, like what is coming. But you guys can check.
Fa, so,
So
das.
you can put sawa in the you know, in Quran, Corpus Quran, I think. No, not in Corpus Quran. We can find, but
Phonetic search.
yeah. So you can put. I'm gonna give you wherever sawa is used in Quran Pak, and then you can see the context of this ayah. Some work should be left for you guys to do, right?
Yes, that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, you do not open anything.
Yes.
Okay, so now number 5.
Yeah. Can I do number 5?
Yeah, go. Who is that?
Yasmin.
Go
Is
ahead.
my mic working?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. So وَعَلَى الْوَارِثِ مِثْلُ ذَلِكَ.
So وعلى الوارث مثل ذلك. Micro label
First macro, so
macro,
big one.
micro. So al warisi is al warisi is MBK muqaddam.
Good.
And mithlu zalika is mubtada muakhar.
Very good.
Okay. So micro is wa harfi atf.
Ala harf jar, al-warisi jar majroor. So ala al-warisi.
So when we say, when we are labeling it, ala harfu jar, warisi ism majroor.
Ism majroor.
Okay, so everyone say it. ala harfu jar,
ala harf jar,
and warisi ism majroor.
ism majroor.
Waris ism majroor.
Perfect. And now, so this is our MBK muqaddam. Now, mithlu zalik.
Mislu is madaf.
Very good.
Special mudaf, and zalika is mudaf ilay.
Very good.
And this is mubtada, and it is muakhar, and it is proper.
It is marifat. That
yeah,
meaning is there, right?
Yeah. So when it's marifa, then it's
then abnormal sentence structure, right?
Oh, it's abnormal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it's marifa, it's abnormal.
Yes.
Okay.
When mubtada is marifa, but it is delayed, it is muakhar, then there is abnormal sentence structure. So that means we need to bring some kind of exclusivity over here. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that the same apply to the waris, meaning inheritance. You know, this is ayah talking about when some woman's husband die, right?
Yeah.
So then it's waris, whoever is inheriting his wealth, they have some obligation to do. They have some responsibilities to fill.
Okay.
Right. So this Surat Baqarah, but Surat Baqarah, I think it is about
the inheritance.
The mother that is feeding the baby breast milk, right? So then its husband is supposed to provide him for his food and for his clothing and everything, right? And then if husband die while still she is breastfeeding her child, so then who gonna take care of that? Alal warisi.
Okay.
So whoever the inheritance, they are going to take care of her. Obviously, they are going to give her share as well, right? But this is their responsibility that they take care.
So the translation is
and the same mislu zalik, and the same apply or same obligation is on inheritance.
And the same obligation is on the inheritance.
Yeah.
So we brought mislu zalika, the same.
Yeah, mislu zalika, same.
Same. And al warisi on the
or
waris.
Example of that, if you literally want to translate, then example of that is on inheritors, right? On the inheritors. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has highlighted waris over here, inheritors, right? So that that they need to fulfill their obligation in that case.
So the word for is
for waris?
No, to emphasize it, because this is now
this is abnormal sentence.
Abnormal. So what are we putting to make it abnormal? That I don't get that bit.
Yeah, so anyone, how are we gonna translate with the exclusivity?
So upon the inheritors is the same obligation, because inheritors are brought forward for the responsibility that they have this responsibility.
Yeah. So maybe you can make on uppercase on the inheritors.
Is only on the inheritors concept?
Or
No,
can
not
it
only.
be? Can
Not
it
No,
be
but didn't we bring to try to do mubtada first in the translation? Bring that before.
We need to check the whole
Whole
ayah,
thing.
right?
Okay.
Then it is going to make more sense. So you guys can check. This is
Surat
Baqarah.
I think.
Rights of breastfeeding women are mentioned.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Ustaza,
Can we now do
can
number
we?
4, please? Can I do number 4?
Okay, so who is asking a question?
I am asking Shaista. I'm saying that like Mislu Zalika, can we translate it as similar to that? And for exclusivity, we can say exactly similar to that. Can it be done?
Yeah, we can say that.
Okay.
Right. So because now waris are the responsible for that, whatever responsibility was on the husband, right? So yeah, we can do that.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, number 4. Yeah, who wanna try?
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
وإن الله بكم لرؤوف رحيم. Macro level. وإن الله is إن الله is مبتدأ. بكم is MBK. لرؤوف الرحيم is خبر عن رؤوف الرحيم is خبر عن خبر 2 in this minute.
Very good.
Micro level. Wow is أرفع. إن is حرف نسب. The word Allah is اسمها. And ba is حرف جر. Kum attached pronouns and it's اسم مجرور. Lam is lam of emphasis.
Very good.
Raufun is masuf and Rahim is the sifa.
No.
No,
Name
astaghfirullah. No,
of
it's not.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah.
خبر
You already said that.
خبر one and خبر two.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
it's,
and you guys notice that with inna, sometimes you're gonna see this lam coming, right?
Yes.
And do not confuse it with the harfu jar lam.
This is lam taqid.
لام مزالقة.
Lam ibtada, lam al-muzahlaka, right? There are different names for this lam.
لام ابتداء also.
Yeah, lamul ibtada. So these are different names of it, and that is brought for the emphasis. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that indeed inna is emphatic, right? Indeed,
and
no
then
doubt about it. And then sure,
so it's twice emphasized.
Then indeed Allah.
Twice emphasized.
Exactly. Inna is very emphatic itself.
Indeed, Allah.
Indeed.
You.
Yes, I can help them.
And certainly Allah on them.
Indeed Allah.
Yes,
for.
Okay, so now bikum is highlighted over here, right?
For you.
He is Rauf and Rahim.
With you.
Especially for you all.
Indeed Allah.
So we can bring especially over here.
On them all, especially on them.
Allah is, indeed Allah is, we have to put the is.
Rauf and Rahim for
you all.
For you all.
Only for you all.
So this is abnormal sentence structure. In
What is
Allah.
meant by Raufun?
Sorry?
Raufun.
Rauf. Yeah, the one who understand you really well.
Care about you.
Yeah, care about you.
Yeah, and indeed Allah is caring.
Compassionate.
Allah for you all.
Merciful.
is full of love and care.
Yeah, subhanallah.
Indeed, Allah is caring and merciful for you all.
Okay, I think that is good enough for today. And I put some homework over here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So ला के माने क्या होंगे? रऊफ के माने या शफकत
Surely,
वाले?
definitely, surely.
Indeed, Allah is surely.
Okay, so now, Sister Sajda, you can take a picture of this homework.
Give me 1 second.
Then we can write indeed Allah is
Need no
definitely.
doubt about it. Definitely, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Rauf and Rahim, especially for you all.
Especially.
Yeah, also write it.
Okay, and one more over here.
Okay.
So these are 24 sentences, and you guys are going to analyze them, label them, macro, micro, translation, right? All that stuff. And if you guys have a problem, then next class we can discuss them before we move on. Okay, so with that, barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.